Hello, this is Michele Knight, and this is your monthly September astrology. Now, my face is still a bit dodgy, so Kathy made a beautiful film about our time in Venice, a place close to my heart, as my father proposed to my mother in Venice, and it's a magical city, so enjoy. Now, this month astrology is massive news, because we have a pentagram that's going to show us our soul purpose and help us transform in a mega way. But also we have a Cardinal Grand Cross, which may be tricky, but ultimately will be very, very transformative too. Here's your monthly astrology. Aquarius this month, Neptune, the lord of illusion and spirituality, is opposing the sun. You maybe have the opportunity to go on an adventure, but it may end up costing you more than was priced. Make sure that if you're doing anything, that people will be honest about how much it's going to cost, or more importantly, that you're being honest with yourself. On the 5th, the great pentagram is happening. And for you, it's about love, adventure, and connections. There may be a very romantic and positive time. You may meet someone that you have a soul connection with. You may suddenly have a peak emotional experience with someone in your life now, but you're feeling overwhelmed with emotion probably on the 5th, and also you may be tempted to do something unusual or different. On the 6th, Venus, the planet of love, is going direct, and you know what, all of this month is good for romance, and it's showing you really deep emotional connections, and you're opening your heart in a new way. Has a very positive impact on you emotionally, and you're being very true and very authentic when it comes to love and relationships, or even your close connections with friends. On the 8th, the Cardinal Grand Cross is testing us all, and it's saying to you, are you looking after yourself? Particularly, there might be a part of you that's very adventurous, very different, very kind of forward thinking. You may like to experience unusual or eccentric things in life, but are you taking care of your emotions, or are you not sort of looking after you because you don't really care because you're in it for whatever you're experiencing or whatever adventure you're on? There is your lesson with this Cardinal Grand Cross, and it won't be a new lesson, it's something that you already know. You're just going back there to have another look. The new moon on the 13th is allowing you to address issues when it comes to power and powerlessness. You're able to transform the way you see yourself and the way you see other people, and you're able to look at your vulnerabilities. There is the offer of temptation around that new moon, and things that are hidden come to the surface, but you're also very powerful and very intuitive around that time. Now, Mercury is going retrograde, is going backwards, and you may be tempted to communicate with somebody from the past who was a bit wild, or you may be remembering days gone by when you had more adventures in your life. Whatever it is, just be careful that you're not kind of committing to something that you've already done and you don't need to do it, and it could be taking you on a wild goose chase. Also, if you're planning a trip or an adventure, which it looks like you might be looking at all the other things that are going on, just make sure that A, you're seeing it clearly, and B, you commit to it before Mercury goes retrograde or after Mercury goes direct. You're feeling just very adventurous, open, and hungry and thirsty for knowledge. But there's also this undertone of desire and hidden things, and avoid things that are addictive. On the 25th, Mars makes you kind of almost too passionate and powerful, and nobody better cross you around that time, because you are not going to take any prisoners. You want people to be honest, and you want people to be direct. And if anybody's lying, cheating, or doing something to you that is unethical, you will be fiercely vocal about it. Now, Pluto's going direct on the 25th, and you're much clearer about your spirituality. You may be thinking about a loved one that's passed on. You're kind of thinking about life, death, and rebirth. But hopefully you're feeling that you know why you're here, and you're aware of the reason for being here, and you feel at home on the planet once more. On the 28th, the fully eclipsed supermoon is allowing you to have some very deep and spiritual and intense conversations. Could even be a conversation with yourself, where you're looking deep within your heart to how you can communicate differently and how you can open up to communicate in a way that really expresses your authentic soul voice. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. I bring exciting news. My brand new website is up, which has loads of fabulous free articles, free readings and all sorts for you to explore. It's been 8 months of me getting it together, but I really hope you love it because I'm put my whole heart and soul into it. So please go to www.micheleknight.com, Michele with one L. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.